Me and the Ecology Beat. John Lizzo. John Lizzo present lesson Me and the Ecology Beat brings out how the issues of preserving environment and saving ecology is everybody's concerns and difficult to solve. Preaching about ecology is easy, but is it difficult to abide by the rules of ecology preservation? Sure, it is hard to get people to work for ecology. Everybody is in favor of it, but nobody wants to do anything about it. At least I am doing something, going around telling people what they should do, but all I get is a lot of back talk. I have this paper wrote. My father had one when he was a kid, so he made me get and one last year. Between it and my homework, I hardly have time for playing ball and stuff. Some days I get in only a few innings. But anyhow, on Saturdays when I collect, I put in a good work for ecology. Like last Saturday morning. It was a good collecting day. It had just turned spring and a lot of people were outside. I went to Mr. Williams' house as usual. He tried to pretend he's not home, but I see him burning leaves in the backyard, so he stuck. He pays me and I tell him, you shouldn't burn those leaves. It's bad for air and bad ecology. You should make a compost pile like we do. Put in the leaves, garbage and stuff good for the garden. He doesn't agree or hangs his head in shame. He says, the compost pile is your job at home, James, isn't it? Yes, I say proudly, which would shock the idea. I hate working with compost, which I do. Mr. Williams say, well, did you take a little more trouble with it? Put enough dirt on top of each layer. We wouldn't have this noise pollution. Who? I say you mean noise pollution. No, he say, I mean your compost smells of the whole street. My feelings are hurt, but that doesn't stop me from trying again. I go to collect from Mr. Guinea. I have to call her Mr. Greeny because if I call her Mrs. she say she doesn't have chance to pay me. She is putting her garbage out for the weekly pickup on Monday. She goes away on weekends, so on Saturdays and Sundays we have to look at the big package garbage bags on her lawn. But I don't say anything about it. I just look at the garbage. She says to me, go pick up the gum wrapper and throw on in my lawn. Put in one of the plastic bags. Didn't anybody teach you not to litter? Hold my temper and pick up my gum wrapper and put in a bag. Then she say, and there is a law in this town about keeping dogs on a leash. Why is you always all over the place? That dog digs up my garden and messes up my yard. And the last weekend Mr. Williams saw it tear open one of my garbage bags. Well, I see, but I can't think of anything go to with it. Then I see she is peeling newspapers next to her garbage bags. Listen, Mrs. Greeny, I see, save those papers for the school pickup. And they can be made into the new paper safe aluminum cans too. Like the last school pickup? She asked. When you say you'd come and pick them up, but you never show up. Is to throw them away a few at a time, then have a big mess like that.